That's fish. Let's see what I got. Oh, that was fish. Daggum it, Bobby. Oh, that was a trout. I just hooked up a little trout on this gulp. Just kind of tossing this gulp shrimp. Let it sink. A couple pops. Much more like a jig rather than swimming it. Need the light to come on a little bit more. Something's got to be messing with that fiddler crab I have on there. Oh, that was me. All right then, that's cool. I'm wondering if any redfish are gonna come in. I'm wondering if any drum are gonna bite. I'm wondering several things right now, y'all. That looked promising. I think something may be either A, picking up that fiddler crab, because that line's getting tight. Let me pull it. Just drop that right here. Light comes on, it'll be a little better. There ain't nothing on there. There we go. That's a fish that'll keep. Well, I'm not gonna keep this one because he's a small white trout, but still. A fish is a fish.
There you go.
That's a bite on this jig pole. Let him sit right there and sink. Sir? Mm. Something bit this? Because I threw it over that way. Well, I guess that's what you do when you walk away for a second. Slowly swim this and see what happens. This may be a massive school of trout underneath this, I'm seeing. Yeah, that's crazy. That's exactly what those are, which gives me an idea. Let the camera roll, see what happens. I don't have any other line out right now. I just decided to go all artificial after catching that hardhead. I think I may throw a spoon here in a minute, but I'm gonna leave that out for right now. I'm just gonna leave the camera running and see what happens. I just leave a gulp out, they eat it. That's awesome. I'm just trying to pull out. See, the thing I love about these clinch knots is it's very easy to undo a knot because it's just, it kind of pulls it forward. Going with the gold, I'll clean up my area in a little bit while I'm leaving, but I would love to catch a red or a good speck or something like that I could keep. Oh yeah, there's 100% fish on that. Don't reel that in. Not in a minute. Oh, there's not. Wow, I thought there was. Well, I ain't gonna let it sit right here because there will be a fish on it. Oh, I'll leave it like that. I just need to tie that spoon on. I tell you, it's a little gold dimpled spoon, as I like to call it. From my experience, these spoons work best when the fish are schooling. And they are schooling massively underneath this light in front of me right now. So if all else fails, I'm going to throw this, but I'm using that jig, 1/4 ounce jig head, and it's doing work right now. Got popped. For whatever reason, they love this gulp shrimp right now. Come back and ate it. Oh, we let go. bump right here at the end. That was a fish. This jig head is fantastic, y'all. It'll be linked in the description for K2 Tackle, the guy who made it. That hard head, a little bit of, I think my knuckle ever so slightly brushed the spine on it, and it's hurting ever so slightly, but it's not bad or anything. I don't even really feel it. I just feel, oh, that feels kind of weird. I ain't worried about it. Didn't really get me. I'm going fully into trout mode. I mean, sure, a flounder or something can hit that jig, but most of what's gonna hit this gold spoon is either redfish or a trout. If I had some good shrimp, I'd be throwing it, but I don't. And good shrimp, I mean by that is live shrimp. I would absolutely be throwing that under a popper cork right now, because I know there are specks up underneath all these white trout, but these white trout are so dang feisty. That's a fish. On the spoon. Let's go. That was a little bit better one too. Nice. It makes it cool because this is a little bitty pole. You can get 20 bucks at Walmart. I put some 10-pound braid on there. Hehe. And if you get feeling fancy, you can also use a gold spoon with a jig too. Reeling it across the channel now, where all the boats go in and out. Honestly, that'd be a good spot for me to throw the. If I had some cut bait, that's probably where I'd be throwing it right now. It's up in that channel. There's a big fisher at the bottom. Heck, I've caught 30, 40 pound, 50 pound drum off this pier. Just trying to go slow so that way they can really yank it if they need to. Really get that motion of the spoon going, just do this in the water. Then they can bait fish. I don't even know what time it is. I need to check. I don't want to lose track of time. Okay, we're still gonna have. We'll be out of here in how about an hour? So go back closer in. That scared me. I was like, what was that? I was just checking to see if the light was still on. It looks like all these fish are concentrated where the light is, which I get. That was a fish, because I'm only getting bumped where the light is. Nowhere else. Even if it's way out there, it's still the edge of the light, so there's a bump. I'm tying this gold strip onto this popping cork I bought, and it's about a 2-foot leader line. And what I'm doing, I mean, it's the same knot for both, but you may not be able to see very well right now. However, I feed it through, go through once, pinch it, and then it's just a clinch knot. So I wrap it around once, go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, pinch it, pinch the tip, and then pull through. It's a great knot. And then that is the finished product. These fish are hanging at a certain depth, so I'm going to stay at that depth. This jig head may be too big, so I may have to take the jig head. No, it's floating. And whenever you pop a cork, it's supposed to make a big, like, racket in the water, and then the fish is supposed to go down and hit the bait that you're using. So, I missed one. Also, it's pretty cool to see whenever a fish hit it. It's cool to see them swim off with it. So, there's a little bit more visual aspect to this as well. Just like that. So this is the result. It keeps the jig at a specific depth, and they love it. So it's pretty fun. But anyway, yeah. And also with the added weight, it casts a 1.5 miles. And sometimes you have to wait a while between pops, but I mean, with as many fish that are in the water right now, it doesn't matter, honestly. Yeah, I've caught a bunch of the same little fish y'all caught. It's pretty fun. That was a good bite. I pulled that out of his mouth. Yeah, it's a super simple rig. Just a pop and cork with a leader to a jig with a gulp shrimp on there. It's really effective. In fact, my best friend Nate, this was the rig he first, like whenever he first started fishing, the rig he showed me first how to tie on. I only break it out for specific situations, but it's really effective. Now, if I had live shrimp, that'd be a little bit better, but I don't, so eh. Oh, that was a good hit. And with how the waves are bouncing it, it's kind of doing it for you as well. Woo! This is fun. And with that orange popping cork, you get a good indication, even in your darker water, about what's doing what. I even heard this rig called the tourist rig because it's really easy to catch fish with it. Very visually satisfying. So it's really cool to see it just go down and all that. It makes it a little bit more interactive rather than just, like, I love all types of fishing, so this is great for me. But you know, when these fish hit, they're a little bit bigger than what you do, say, if you're crappie fishing. Granted, I love crappie fishing too. You hear that smacking as a trout smoking something in the water. That smacking sound of the cork emulates the thoop that a trout makes when it hits the top of the water. Oh man, I missed him twice. It'll be a fun way to spend another hour. Yeehaw. That was a terrible cast. Oh, how many fish are in the water? It doesn't matter. See? Almost caught one on a terrible cast. Case in point. kind of drift right there by that pylon. Oh, that was a good bite. Yeah, I thought I hit it in time. That's, oh man, they're hitting it, but they ain't eating it. Grr. A part of me is like, that's not a white trout. That's too good of a hit to be a white trout. But then I'm like, yeah, maybe a white trout. I don't know. Yep. I'm gonna see if I can get it to drift right by that pylon again. There we go. Just gonna let it drift right there by that pylon. See if anything hits it. Yep. It hit it and then let it go. I had to make that joker eat it. I'm right there by that pylon again. See if I get another bite. Yeah, this is turning into catching, not fishing. It's not every cast, but it's still really cool. But that's what I love about this area this time of year. Like, it's just, you can't beat it. I mean, not from the perspective of just everyday buying stuff at Walmart, calling it a day fishing. Not like the big fishing, like catching tunas and stuff, but like, I love this. This is great. And I'm really excited to do this with my daughter and my wife one day. That's gonna be epic. A little bit ain't gonna know what to do. Got a, oh, I had a trout on a spoon. That's fun. Kind of gets me excited for trout fishing in the mountains in a few weeks. It's just fun when a trout hits his spoon because of how hard they pull on this little pole. Yeah, I hope you have enjoyed these little videos, this little series, if you would allow me. Blue, blue. There's so many trout busting on the top now, I'm gonna throw this spoon again and just reel across the top. We're right underneath it. Because these little fish fight a lot better on these smaller poles. I mean, obviously, they'd fight better on a smaller pole, but that's a bright light. I like it. I also really like that little boat too. That's nice. That's situated. Interesting. That'd be the kind of boat that I want. A little center console. Right about there is where I want it. A pylon's a current break. Typically fish will hang out around it. I mean, there's fish all in this water, but so it's kind of a mute point. But oh, that was a good bite. All right, cool. Master cast. Don't eat. Really close. to the edge of the pier. May need to go under a popping cork. Nice. I always love it when a little kid catches fish. There's a bunch of trout out, that's for sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put on that popping cork on that pole and use that same jig.